RazorMP here. Now some quick housekeeping before we get started. This pistol was sent out to me directly by Volquartsen, but at my request so I could get some hands-on time and see what all the hype is about. But as always, nobody gets a free ride here. You're gonna get the straight story no matter what. Now look, I was never into 22 rimfire, like never. Then I shot that Bergara rifle recently and I got hooked. After that, I started digging into who makes the finest production rimfire pistols and rifles, and one name kept popping up, Volquartsen. Volquartsen isn't just a parts house. They build production quality rimfire rifles and pistols. Think tuned Ruger platforms and purpose-built models like the Black Mamba. So yeah, calling them a maker of production guns is fair. So yeah, curiosity won, and here we go. I took this one out to Parabellum AZ, my favorite outdoor long-range facility. They're doing some incredible things out there if you haven't been there in a while. Anyway, I zeroed the Black Mamba, and this 6-inch monster, appropriately named after a sub-Saharan reptile, made itself at home on the desert range. It easily and repeatedly hit steel at 75 yards on a 7.5 by 12-inch target. I had a Cyelee Optics GT10 green dot on it, so honestly the only thing limiting it in accuracy was my novice rimfire skills. Translation, this pistol can do more than I was able to get it to do. You know, it's also built for options. There's a full Picatinny rail across the top so you can mount just about whatever you want on it, optics wise. And because Volquartsen apparently likes symmetry, they also put a similarly sized pick rail underneath the barrel if you want to slap on a Surefire for real world utility, or I don't know, a 40mm grenade launcher when your range day gets weird. Kidding, mostly. It's compensated because when you're packing a real 6 inches, why not compensate? The Hogue Grips let you hold your snake with confidence as well. Yeah, that was too easy, sorry, but it's true. So what is the Black Mamba? Think race-ready rimfire built on a Ruger MK4 2245 frame, but Volquartsen turns the knobs up past nice and into match ready. This one's the 6-inch black camo configuration, LLV competition upper with a stainless barrel and breech inside an aluminum shroud. Single port compensator threaded on the muzzle, green fiber optic front and a target rear set of sights, and a DLC competition bolt for that silky smooth operation. Internals here matter. Volquartsen installs their accurizing kit for a crisp 2.25 pound trigger pull and a reworked magazine release, plus base pads to lift the mag slightly. That helps the bolt grab the rounds more positively and reduces feeding hiccups that some MK platforms can have. Now the specs in plain numbers, it's about 1.15 ounces in weight. It's got a 1 in 16 twist, ships with 2 magazines, and this built-to-order Black Mamba will set you back about 1,854 Scooby snacks, but made right here in the US of A. At the range, it behaves like cheating. The comp plus the tiny impulse of a 22 long rifle plus that light, clean trigger equals a pistol that stays on target. The balance sits forward of the trigger guard so even rapid strings barely move the muzzle. If you've shot tuned steel stuff before, you know that this is no real surprise in the rimfire world. Now, reality check, this isn't a $200 backyard plinker. Volquartsen builds a precision tool, competition upper, tuned bolt, accurizing kit, comp, and a premium finish. So you're paying for refinement, not bargain basement fun. But if you want a pistol that's accurate, predictable, and feels like it's begging for a match plate on the range, it's worth every Scooby snack that you and Shaggy can scrape together. Now cons, I don't know, maybe the fact they didn't send it to me sooner? That sounds like a con. But my final take, the Black Mamba belongs on your short list if you're into rimfire competition. Steel matches, or you want a premium 22 pistol that behaves more like a precision tool than a toy. It's smooth, accurate, and ready to run. Big thanks to Volquartsen for sending this one out and letting me run it, and I tried to be fair, I tried to be mean, and mostly ended up just really impressed with the product. Now, before I wrap this one up, I want to thank my subscribers and channel members for keeping the lights on and the brass flying, and a big shout out to Scottsdale Tactical for always supporting the channel and the 2A community. Now, quick disclaimer, everything shown in this video was done safely on a closed and controlled range and fully within YouTube's ridiculously stupid and archaic community guidelines. This isn't an endorsement of any storefront or sale of firearms. It's purely an educational and informational review. Full specs and build options are up on my site at www.razormp.com. You can go there or just scan this QR code you see on the screen. Now, hit subscribe if you haven't already done so. Drop your take in the comments. Tell me what you like, dislike about this pistol. Are you going to grab one? Do you already have one? Just let me know in the comments. And as always, I'll see you on the high ground or in the next video. RazorMP out.